What is going on, guys? It's FlopFish here, and welcome to another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay and commentary in Codcaster mode for once. So today we're going to be talking about the OG himself, Socrates, and for those of you who, well, a lot of you wouldn't have heard about the stuff I was posting last night, but it was mainly due to the fact that I was writing a philosophy essay, and, well, editing it and all that fun stuff, and reading through it and kind of just figuring out stuff. He was realistically the original gangster, and he didn't really shoot people or anything, but he pretty much just used his logic to pretty much manipulate people into whatever way or shape or form he wanted to. And there's kind of three things that go along with this. There's his irony, his method in doing so, and his ethics. And so just a little background on him. He's a Greek philosopher, obviously. He ended up being put to he ended up dying because they found him guilty on charges relating to what he does, and pretty much was forced to kill himself by drinking a potion. So he was forced to have assisted suicide, something along those lines. Don't forget, this is like a while ago, so it was acceptable back then, but now probably not so much. And pretty much what his three things were his irony, his method, and his ethics, or his ethos. And his irony was probably my favorite part, and what makes him like kind of the gangster type of person that he is. And he's not like, running around popping caps, just kill shots all day every day, involved with like the hookers and some cocaine and stuff like that. No, that's not Socrates. He just pretty much calls himself really stupid, then goes ahead and completely makes you feel absolutely idiotic by your statements and beliefs. And how he does this is he pretty much just says, he questions, and this is through his method. He questions people about like what is, for example, one of the examples is what is piety, which is like something to do with like what is religious and stuff like that, all that jazz. And pretty much he just keeps on asking questions and proves the original definition the person gave to be wrong until there's this permanent definition. However, he's constantly proving people wrong because they don't have one set definition for them. And it's just kind of funny how he was charged. One of the things he was charged with was making the lesser argument seem, or the weaker argument seem stronger than the stronger argument, which was kind of true, because back in the day, most people wouldn't have believed what he did or believed in, and he's kind of a bit of a different person in that way. But the irony behind everything was that he claimed he was the wisest in all of Athens because he knew he wasn't wise, and that pretty much, like, figure that one out for yourself. There's a lot of irony in there, but this allowed him to pretty much act kind of stupid, almost, in lack of a better term, and completely just obliterate people's thoughts and opinions and stuff. And is kind of interesting, I want to say. I don't know if interesting is the right word, but is pretty cool to listen to. And he's just got a bit of a swagger to him. Pretty much he's honestly one of my favorite things to read about for some strange reason. Is interesting because he was different. He didn't go about living a normal life per se. He went about questioning everything, which is something that a lot of people do. Right there, my controller randomly reloads for some reason, and knife, so that was one of those situations which kind of sucked. But anyways, back to what I was talking about, and an epic fail there. But he's kind of just the king of making people seem like worse than what they are, or like making something seem wrong by asking questions or providing answers and stuff. And his method of logic was pretty insane. Like, going about it is it was honestly like really weird listening to it, just because it sounded like he was very manipulative and that he could pretty much control any conversation he was in. He could make himself always seem to be, I guess, more in the right than the wrong than the other person. And yeah, it's pretty legendary. He also strongly believed in that people should always examine their life and like ask questions. So that's why, and they should always seek the truth. And that's why when, you know, they charged him with his charges, that he said, nope, I'm not gonna like plead guilty and get a lesser sentence because I didn't do it, because that'd be lying. So yeah, he just kind of stuck to his truth. And throughout his whole trial, throughout everything, he was pretty much just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing anything wrong, but you guys are probably gonna kill me anyway, so whatever. And it's pretty funny, not funny, but weird, just listening to and trying to comprehend it. If you guys ever get a chance to take philosophy, or just listen in even to something for like an hour or so about him, he is a very, very interesting man. And honestly, he's got like I said, he's got his own little swagger to him. Kind of funny. I don't know like what else to call it, but it seems like the most logical thing to call it, because it's how he does it, and it's just his way, not someone else's. And it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of cool. Anyway, so that's pretty much all there is about Socrates, and philosophy in general is just one of those weird things. But in Socrates is definitely one of those people that honestly is the reason why we're so far advanced as we are, because he didn't stop to ask like how something happened. He asked why something happened, and like he constantly asked why or how something happened, rather than just let it, you know, slide through and just ignore it. He didn't believe in ignorance. He always pretty much wanted to know everything, but he said he knew nothing. So yeah, take that as you will. Got a nice little trip feed right there. Pretty happy about that. But anyways, so onto the gameplay. Using the Remington 870, and I got this gameplay, and then was waiting for it to deinterlace and stuff, and just export, so I could export it and talk over it. And then my the Game Capture HD software crashed on me, and I went through a whole bug fixing thing, which included me having to delete all of my stuff that I had recorded. Some of that stuff included the campaign mode, which I had about 3 hours recorded, anything to do with NHL 13, and any of my Black Ops 2 stuff, and Black Ops and all that fun stuff. But unfortunately, that kind of sucks, but whatever, it is life. So we're just gonna have to move on and kind of just redo a whole bunch of series again. Like I said, it kind of sucks, but you gotta live with it, so whatever. And on the topic of that, if you guys are ever like wondering what what capture card to get, if you are on a Mac, I highly suggest a Game Capture HD, just because of the software. The software alone puts it above the rest. Just the live streaming capabilities and the live commentary capabilities, obviously, and just the ease of use with the software. The fact that you can go back and record stuff, I found it really interesting and easy to use. So in this game, we end up coming back a little bit, and we were down a little bit. I posted up a pretty good score. I went 46-19. I think I had like 8 captures or something like that, and 2 defends. I had a really, really strong game, in my opinion. I got some nice feeds. I went feeding. It's kind of a stupid thing, but right here in the end, I ended up clutching it up for my team by getting this last hard point and kind of holding it down for a little bit. But that's pretty much it. I go, like I said, 46-19, 8 caps, 2 defends, or something like that. Didn't pull up the scoreboard, but pretty good gameplay for me, and, well, in my opinion, it's pretty good gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary and all the Socrates stuff. Thank you very much for the reception as well on my kind of welcome back stuff to YouTube. It's been really well, and honestly, it's been fun. I'm glad I'm back doing it, and I will continue on in the future. As always, guys, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. all of that jazz. Enjoy the double kill, and as always, take it easy and peace out. Socrates the Beast.